Thank you very much. Now I have the honor to call upon the stage Mr. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro is an award-winning actor, director, and producer. He won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Jack LaMotta in the film Raging Bull, and the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his work in Godfather Part 2. He has received numerous of Academy Awards nomination, Gold Globe Award nomination, and BAFTA nomination for his many films. Additionally, De Niro has received acknowledged for his career, including the AFI Life Achievement Awards in 2003 and the Golden Globe Cecil DeMille Awards in 2010. Hello, Mr. De Niro.
Hi.
This is your second or third visit to Israel, right?
Yeah, maybe my fourth or fifth.
All right. Oh, okay.
Maybe even sixth. I can't remember. But
what is the thing that is most surprising you about Israeli that you haven't seen from down there, Tribeca, New York?
Well, I never went to the old city in Jerusalem, and I did today, and it was amazing, amazing. I took my son, and for some reason I just never did, hadn't gone, and I'd heard about it, know about it, historically and so on, but it was just a great trip.
But about Israelis, you know, we hear about it, we are rude, we are... you know all the drill, but what you found surprising about Israelis?
Well, I always enjoy coming to Israel, and Israelis are warm, they're energetic people, forthright, very smart, and so I always like smart people. And they're nice people, very, and aggressive, and I respect that aggressiveness because they need it in their situation, and so.
You know, you are one of the best actors in the movie business, and having won so many awards, you touch people in different ways. What is the one thing that you want people to think or to know about you?
I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I try my best. I don't know.
You don't give a damn.
What?
You don't give a damn about what people think.
I care, but I don't know about this. I just try I try to do my best at doing the right thing, if you will. Not always, but so I hope I'm perceived as that or appreciated for that.
All right. I read somewhere that you mostly refuse to be interviewed. Why is that?
Well, you can only get yourself in trouble. Not all the time, but some.
You're speaking through your movies? You don't want to be exposed to your personal life? What is that?
No, well, all those things to a degree, but it is speaking through the movies, of course, but I don't mind it at times doing interviews. I don't mind doing this interview. I want to make sure I have something to say, too,
Yeah. You're in the chair, so I'm allowing myself
that's...
There are many people who may see this public crowd adoration, love, and think that, how do I use that practically? For instance, one of your colleagues, if I may say, not as talented as you are, has turned this business into politics and become the governor of California. Do you have this political bug? Do you think, well, someday maybe I'll... so many people like me and adore me. Maybe I will transfer that to a political position. Well,
sometimes you think about it, but you have to, when you are in a position of that kind of leadership, you have to be ready to suffer the onslaught. There's always somebody who's going to be against what you're trying to do, even if you're trying to do the best thing possible for everybody, which you can't do. So that's a hard position to be in, and if you have the skin to do that, to be able to withstand that. Me personally, I don't know. Maybe I could. So I think maybe what if I was ever? But at the same time, I say you got to worry about too many things, and then I'd worry about the people that weren't benefiting from a decision that I had made. And I would try to do the decision according to the majority. So it would be hard for me. I don't know if I was thrown into the situation. I don't know how well I would do.
But you supported some Democratic nominees, so you take your path on politics.
Well, as far as that goes, but that's it. That's about it.
You know, there's a lot of actors that are going into politics. We can name Reagan, for example, and others, but we don't see the other way around. So what do you make of it? Do you think that if they are good politicians, so they act so well, they don't want to go back, or?
That's a good question. The only thing I've seen are some people who have wound up going on shows like Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, okay.
But no, you don't see politicians going turning into actors.
But do you think?
Well, they might be actors inherently, but they're not, you know.
But do you think politicians are in some way also actors?
Yeah, in some ways they are. But there are politicians who, and you have to have a bit of theatricality in you. I guess the thing is you have to deliver what you say. And you have to, if you are not able to deliver what you say, you have to be honest enough to be able to say, I can't deliver on that. Mm-hmm. And not try and convince the public that you can do something that you might not be able to do. And as soon as you know you can't do it, you have to say, I made a mistake. That's it.
In many of your movies, you play the role of a violent, sometimes psychotic man with turns to violence and depression. How much of it is really you?
Well, no, those are, I'm an actor. Those are things I do. I think of movies as being like, they're kind of like a collective dream situation for the public, where they see certain types of movies where they imagine themselves being that character or identifying with that character, whether it's a negative thing or a positive thing, and it's kind of a release. Kind of like dreaming, where you have a horrible dream and then you wake up and you realize, you thank God it's not true. But I do express parts of me. I'm not those characters. I try to get as close to understanding what those characters do or are about, but at the end of the day, I'm not those characters.
And where is acting stops? You know, you're training to be someone. It can be anyone. And when you're coming back home, how much of the acting skill that you shows on the set is going with you back to your family, for example? You know, I can do it so well on movies, maybe I will later on.
Well, you know, there is a thing, if you've been doing a certain thing for a lot, and a scene, working on a certain type of thing, and you've been doing it all day, you can have the residue of that when you come home. But it's not, you know, there's also because you've been doing it, there's the release and the just relief of having done it and it's over when you go home, and things are totally different. You're just not, you know.
A word about President Shimon Peres. What made you want to attend this event, and what do you think in Paris, if at all, would you like you can take or bring to the big screen? Can he be a movie star?
Who, me? Him?
Peres.
Yeah, well, no, he is a movie star.
All right.
I was honored to come here and bring one of my children to have him meet him, and we had a very nice meeting.
How old is your son?
17.
Oh.
So it was, for me, that's the most important thing. Right. He's the future. So it was great.
You know, many TV critics talked about last night's celebration in terms of North Korea type of parade. What is your take on that, or critics in general?
You mean about the whole thing last night?
No, there was a big show, and Shimon Peres and Bill Clinton and you and Sharon Stone and all these.
Who said that?
There were critics on television, critics.
Local critics?
Of course.
Well, they're criticizing each other, so that's something. You know,
so
that's like bickering.
You're 70.
I thought it was very good. I liked it. And it wasn't too long. Someone asked me if it was too long. I don't think so. I've been to long things. Right. And you really want to, you know.
Is there one character that you play that you love most?
Well, I have fun doing the comedies, the Fockers. I did a movie called Silver Linings Playbook. I had fun doing that because it's a mixture of reality and humor and irony and so on. It's more real.
You are now 70, and if we look at Shimon Peres as an example, this means that you still have a good 20 to 30 years of working.
Yeah.
So what,
I hope.
me too.
Knock on
What is your next project?
I'm trying to figure that out now.
Is it direction? Is it to play?
No, it's to act in. There are a few movies I have that I'm about to start, but I'm trying to figure out exactly if I'll do them or what. I'm really in the middle of a decision-making mode, if you will.
You know what is
And
this?
sometimes I don't like to talk about it because it sort of puts the, not a jinx, but it just sort of,
Bad karma.
no, not that far, but just, whatever.
Okay.
You call talk it away.
You're speaking about Shimon's Peres, that it's celebrating his birthday. That's only happening in August. So.
Yes,
All right.
yes. That's true. I didn't know that. His birthday is close to mine, in fact.
You know, most Israeli wants President Obama to speak a little bit like De Niro, the actor. You know, to go to Khani said, "Are you talking to me? Are you talking to?" Can you deliver that message
True.
to the president of Iran?
Oh, please, that's...
Anything about regional politics? About what's happening around here?
Well, I hope it all gets worked out. It's very complicated.
And good luck.
Huh?
And good luck to you all.
No, good luck. If there's anything I could ever do to help the situation, but it's a tough one. But we have to work it out somehow. So.
Mr. Robert De Niro, thank you very much for being with us.